My first afternoon tea of the year is going to be in a department store. John Lewis, a well-known department store in Oxford Street. They do have other branches, but I'm talking about one of their main ones in London. On one of their floors, they have a cafe, Huffkins, that you can get sort of, I think you can get savoury stuff, but they also do an afternoon tea. And I thought, you know what, let me try it. I got a discount on Groupon. As me recording this video, the day I'm recording this video, it's still on Groupon. It's been on Groupon for a while. So if you want a reduced afternoon tea, get on Groupon. I've said this before. Groupon and voucher are really good for reduced afternoon teas. My afternoon tea is at 12:30 today. It's a solo one. I love eating out solo. There's two versions. So there's a classic afternoon tea and then a Prosecco one. I'm doing mainly dry 2026. I'm basically not going to drink alcohol until Christmas Day 2026. So I didn't go for the Prosecco one. But I'm interested to see what it's like, what the quality is like, what the service is like. So let's get ourselves down to Oxford Street. Right, Huffkins is on the fourth floor of John Lewis in Oxford Street. I'll be honest, I don't think I've gone beyond the ground floor of John Lewis. Because when I do go John Lewis, which isn't very often, I tend to gravitate towards the perfumes which are on the ground floor. I don't really bother with the other floors. It's on the fourth floor, nice little sort of section. You go there, you can either go to the counter and order, or you can scan QR code and it gets brought to your table. Because I'd booked the afternoon tea, I went to the counter, I showed them my Groupon voucher, they scanned it, and then I sat down. Then somebody came over and asked what tea I want, and I wanted Earl Grey. The Earl Grey was nice Earl Grey. And then the sandwiches. Now you have a choice of two sandwiches, and the choice was like cheese, tuna, or chicken. I eat cheese, I don't eat chicken, and I don't eat tuna. So they said they would swap one of those out for like avocado and lettuce. So I was expected to get a combination of cheese sandwiches and avocado lettuce, and I got like 6 avocado and lettuce sandwiches. I'm like, "Oh, okay." I mean, I ate them because, to be honest, I haven't had avocado for a long time. This avocado is actually quite nice, so I thought, okay, but like, listen to your customer, what your customer says, because that's not what I asked for. Then I got a scone, which was a fruit scone, but you can choose fruit or plain. The scone was warm, which is nice, came with clotted cream and jam. Then you had a choice of 2 cakes. I went for a Victoria sponge and a sort of strawberry eclair. Now the Victoria sponge, I don't know, there wasn't any kind of crust to it. So it looked like they'd cut off the crust and they'd put on all this icing sugar. And I'm just like, what? It just looked strange. I was like, no. So I dusted off all the icing sugar and I ate it. It was quite sweet. Didn't finish it. The eclair, again, quite sweet. Didn't finish it. So all in all, I paid £18 for this, and that was with the Groupon voucher. Without it, it's like £24, which I don't think is worth it for what you get. But what I will say is, if you're out and about in central London and you're doing shopping, you want to spend a day out and you fancy like a little afternoon tea, I think it's okay. But I would say get the Groupon voucher. Let me know in the comments if you tried this particular afternoon tea in John Lewis in Oxford Street. Until next time, Kate lovers.